You got Ken McGuire from AP. You're not playing the Olympics this time around, but do you hope to play in the Olympics in the future? And who
Wait,
knows?
I'm not playing Olympics? I am playing for sure.
Yeah.
Wrong player.
Sure.
How much does it hurt inside? Missed the match point, missed the first final here, and missed the chance to become a number one again.
You have to experience that to know.
Iga, congratulations, another convincing win.
Thank you.
When you win a set or a match, 6-love, 6-love, everyone on social media goes crazy. Everyone says the Iga Bagel Factory is open for business again, and everyone gets really excited. But can you tell us, what does it take to win a match 6-love, 6-love? Why do you think you can do it more than a lot of the other players? And finally, if you did run your own bagel factory, who are some of the players on tour that you could work with to make it a really successful factory?
Well, if you could guys help me just asking one question, that would be easier. But look, like, I don't want to really talk about that because I really get that why people do that, because it's fun and tennis is entertainment and everything. But like from players' point of view, I want to kind of be respectful to my opponents, and you don't see the stuff that is behind the scenes. Sometimes it's not easy to play such matches, and sometimes it's not easy also for the opponents. So I don't want to talk about the bakery. Twitter can talk about it, but I'm just kind of going to be focused on tennis and yeah, with respect to my opponents, I really don't want to get into that.
Hi. Well, first of all, great congratulations.
Thank you.
Second, you won 3 Roland Garros and you won 3 finals here, losing, if I'm not wrong, only 9 games in 3 finals. Being so dominant on clay, how do you explain that you're not as much dominant also on other surfaces? Because everybody's saying that nowadays the surfaces are much more similar than they were 20 years ago, 30 years ago, when grass was completely different. Our courts were much different also indoors. So you are dominant on clay in an incredible way.
You think the surfaces are the same?
And on the other surface, you win, but not as much as on clay. Do you
Have you played on every each of these surfaces? Have you played on each of these surfaces that you're talking about?
I think you should win everywhere, the way you play.
Thanks.
What is your explanation for not winning as much as you win on clay on the other surface?
Because they're different. Because the surfaces are different.
Simon Briggs, Daily Telegraph. Alina's obviously become a big crowd favourite here. I think she's almost become like the British player now. There are no British players left. So do you think that the crowd kind of inspired her? And then was it difficult for you that they were kind of maybe giving her a bigger hand?
Well, I don't really know what you mean, because I think she's fully Ukrainian, especially with what's going on right now. But
they're treating her like they're right behind her,
I didn't really measure the voices of the people from the crowd, so it was hard for me to say who are they cheering for. I thought it was a little bit more even, so I don't really care.
Outside of the court, when you go to a party, do you use makeup? Do you like to go elegant, smart, and so on? Because many players we have seen in the past, they were staying hours in front of the mirror before going on court and using the makeup. And you seem very natural like this.
Okay, thank you. Well, I'm wearing a hat, so I don't have to worry about my hair. That's the most positive thing. I don't wear makeup because I don't feel like I kind of have to, and also I don't think that will change something. Also, it's gonna come off when I'm gonna
use a towel. So, well, that's wow. I don't have that in my PR brief, so it's hard to answer. But well, I'm not using makeup really often. I honestly just learned how to do makeup 6 months ago, so that's pretty embarrassing. Yeah, and I forgot the other question.
Willie Weinbaum from ESPN. Congratulations, Iga. Next, you face Jess, and you've played her before, including a couple of times this year. What are your thoughts on her game, the way she's playing, and the challenge for you against her?
Well, she's really consistent and she's a great player, so I know it's going to be tough. We're going to analyze for sure the previous matches. And yeah, she plays, I think she has a game style that suits this court, so yeah, I have to be ready. I don't know if you want to really get into the technique or something, but
I'd be happy to hear what your thoughts are and what made her successful when she was successful against you. What made her successful against you when you played before?
Oh, you mean 2019?
2019?
Because I won against Jesse in Miami and somewhere else, I think. Yeah, so...
Yes.
So what do you mean successful?
Yes, when she was doing well in those matches, you said they were tough matches.
Yeah.
What was the key for her against you?
Well, I don't know specifically if she played differently against me than against other players. She's just a good player and she's really solid, and she's pretty confident at any stage she's playing at, so it's hard to say what was the exact key, but she's a good player. That's why it was tough.